Hey, Jeff here, and today we're going to do 1 hour of Green Dragons in the Wildy with all of the achievement diaries done, which means the bones will be noted. Take that down, write it down, they are noted. We're also going to do this Jeff style. I'm Jeff, so Jeff style means 80% efficiency, maybe you can peak in the 90% efficiency. I'm not going to be tick perfect, I'll probably miss some good drops here and there, so please point out. As you can see, I am 41 kills, 81 deaths in the Wildy. I don't know how many of those are real deaths, I don't know. I don't remember dying 81 times. There's the Wildy Diaries done to prove it. There's an ent right there, and they remind me of Lord of the Rings, and here I am trying to find where the caves are. I'm like, oh yeah, I think they're up here. I'm like, is that where it is? Yep, oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, we found it. We're making our way. So I did this in the Wilderness Slayer caves. It is multi down here, but who the heck is PKing down here? Hopefully nobody. I'm risking about 500k, so that's a pretty good risk. Half a mil plus whatever I end up picking up. Plus I was watching the all-time classic movie Balls of Fury, which I actually saw in theaters back in the day. Leave a like for that. I probably should talk about my setup a little bit, huh? So I'm using the Dragon Hunter Lance, or the DHL. I probably said that wrong too. And I'm using the Avernic Defender, so I'm using extended anti-fire potions and also the Divine Combat potions, because that 5-minute timer is just really nice to have. And I forgot to bring Elk Runes the first time around, so that was something I kept in mind. I'm like, I gotta remember Elk Runes, so I lost a little bit of money to like the mithril drops and stuff like that. And I tried to pick up most of the coin drops. I could have gone with like a Ring of Wealth, but I didn't want to have to stop to do all the clue scrolls. But I do have a bunch of clues banked, which is pretty cool, or I should say clue caskets banked, but I actually didn't get any clues during this, which was really sad. Sorry about the spoiler alert. I mean, that's like, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna spoil something that, never mind. But yeah, so anyways, so this is just a typical first inventory here, just kind of blazing through these dragons, making sure I keep the potions up so I don't get burned or anything like that. Pick up all of the drops. I should have picked up the Revenant. Oh, I did pick up the Revenant drop there. I didn't think I was going to. So I put all of the green dehides into the looting bag. In hindsight, I really should have probably not brought as many supplies. I mean, I did trim it down in between inventories, but I was pretty paranoid about being killed, and I don't know why I tried to, like, my teleports are bad. Like, I'm just not, I'm too busy watching Balls of Fury and seeing Christopher Walken, you know what I'm saying? That's not a Christopher Walken impression at all. That was just who was that? Who just came out of me? We open up the playbook and do the right-click check looting bag. We have 34k in the looting bag, and I never checked the price of the dragon bones. Borderline unhinged behavior. Reminds me of middle school lunch table banter, but just a guy echoing to himself into a room. But yeah, that was an inventory right there as I run back to the old cave. AFK a little bit on the bridge there, probably too busy watching Balls of Fury starring Christopher Walken. And then I got lost. I'm like, did I run past the cave? Like, I don't know what was going on with me, but I really was, I was determined to complete this video, and I have the XP up on the screen too, so I was averaging about 18,000 XP across the board, shared XP. Oh, and I forgot my anti-fire potion. So there is now score 1 for the dragons. I skipped the run back there just because I totally didn't get lost. I swear I didn't get lost. And there's a guy, scared him with my ferocity right there. I round turn 4 here and give this guy the old Daytona 500 finish. I'm like, if this guy's going to the Green Dragons, I've got to beat him there. Because if I don't beat him there, then, I mean, if you ain't first, you're last. So I'm like, shoot, he's going to him. Boom, dragon hits him. I'm like, well, we'll see what's going on. I'll pot up anyways. Maybe he'll want to fight me. And he disappeared, so I think he got raptured. I gave this next round of dragons the old speed 'em up modes a little bit faster, just because you got the gist the first time around. But I don't want to leave anything out, just in case you guys want to point out my mistakes, which I'm all down for, because I probably missed some stuff. Like, I should maybe not bring as much food because you get so many blighted drops. I don't know. You know, you got to kind of figure these things out as you go, or you just got to remember I'm doing this Jeff style. I'm not doing this to make the most money I possibly can or anything. I'm just doing it like how I would play the game to do it, you know? I'm also I'm not going to say it again. Am I going to say it again? What movie am I watching? Balls of Fury, baby. I know I had to say it again, but honest to goodness, Right Hand on the Chronicles of Narnia, have not seen that movie since I saw it in theaters as a kid, and my friends and I went back to his house and we played ping pong for like hours. And that was probably the most hours I ever played ping pong. Maybe after I watched Forrest Gump, I might have played more ping pong. As I finish up this inventory, you get a lot of the blighted teleport drops and like the blighted teleport block drops add up over time, and those can be worth some money as I struggle to teleport again. That is strike 2. One more strike and I'm in prison forever in the state of California. We head back to the bank. I open up the price check. Am I actually going to check the bone price? Nope. Fake out. Check the looting bag here. Another 42k, not too bad. Shout out Jackie Robinson. And we go to the bank here, do the little banky bang, hit the restore thing, and brought a little less food this time. I kept my money in the bank because, you know, a little more risk is a little bit more thrill. My heart rate, I'll raise that heart rate up a little bit. And I didn't get lost this time. Didn't even have to open up the world map or anything. That's one in the dub column for old Jay. Jay is short for Jeff. That's me. We make our way back to the super fast stabbing the dragons mode, and if you've made it this far, leave a comment down below if you would like to see what you want me to take on Jeff style. I'll try about anything that I can, and I'll give it my best shot. And also leave a like and subscribe for more if you haven't. And yeah, so we're hopping into this inventory. I'm really hoping just to keep getting consistent drops and hoping no PKs come, because I'm not fully paying attention, but it's pretty decent money for just AFKing as we finish up that inventory. A little less stuff that time because I got a lot of other drops, so only 22 bones this time around. Not too bad. Let's see if I can make the teleport, and that was a pretty slick teleport. I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but whenever you see someone with keys above your head, you have to right-click them. And I was like, oh, that guy even has a PKing name. That's pretty cool. But I also right-click and examine stuff all the time. His looting bag was 36k this time around. Not too bad. Still averaging around 19k per hour across the board. So that'd be about 60k per hour for one if I was just training one, as I space out at the bank again. Quickly decant some potions, and we're off, running back to the Slayer Caves. Yeah, caves. Caves are kind of scary. They actually kind of terrify me. I'm a little claustrophobic. So those like cave videos that end up popping up if you watch like one on YouTube and you end up getting like 60 of them, those, it's like nightmare fuel for me. After that little trip to the Library of Fears for me, we head back to the dragons. I sped this one up even more. It looks like I'm just getting ganged up on by the dragons. They're all like, hey, 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 hey. They look like a bunch of like really pesky dogs nipping at your legs. Maybe that's just because I have a dachshund, but yeah, they look like they're like, hey, let's get me. And I'm like, I accidentally didn't potion there, so I'm at 70 HP. I don't care. I didn't even eat one of my food because I probably didn't even notice. Oh, there I ate a food, so we're back up to full health. I was still watching Balls of Fear because I started it at the beginning of this. Those are really smart and bad ideas. We finish off that inventory. We get up 25 bones. We have some different drops here like mithril ore, some death runes. We have 15k in coins now as we screw up that teleport. Gosh dang it. I'm off. I'm off today, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't teleport. I don't know why I don't just like equip the key or hold down the number 3 or anything as we run. And I don't know, click on the inventory, check the looting bag, and the looting bag ends up being 48k this time around. And I right click the bones, but I can't tell what it was. Haha, good job, Jeff. Complete the old bank and switch there, head back out for the dragons, end up AFKing for a while at the old whatever, it's not the potion thing, the restore pool. Probably was a really good scene in Balls of Fury starring Christopher Walken if I had to take a guess, as we head back down into the caves. The caves are pretty good. They've been pretty good to me so far. I'm surprised I haven't seen any PKers. I did this in the evening, so it's pretty peak time. I didn't do it late at night or early in the morning or on like a Monday morning or anything weird like that. It was during peak times for players, so kind of strange that way as we go back to poking dragons super fast. My potion's about to run out, and I remember to pot up again, but I wasn't even divine potted for quite a bit, and I'm still averaging about 20,000 XP an hour, so that's not too bad. Finish that inventory off with around 25 bones. We're up to 20k in coins between the alchables and the coin drops. Still no clue scrolls, and first try, we get the teleport. I think I was shocked with how well my teleport went because I stood there for a second, deactivated my prayers, I run to the bank. Do I check my looting bag? Yes, I do check the looting bag. I know I do. I have to. Deposit the bones. We're up to 126 so far. That's pretty impressive. We check the looting bag, open the looting bag. That's a little bit of a juke there. Called an audible. Close the looting bag, check the looting bag for 67k. That's pretty good loot for the looting bag. So that's probably like 120k in that inventory. I don't know why I didn't check the inventories because I was just doing this Jeff style as we go sprinting back out to the caves. Will I get lost this time? Will I go, almost went on the obelisk. Went way up that way, a little bit more north this time. You know, when you have to travel north, a little bit further north, sometimes the travel back down is just a little bit better. And I got crashed. Can you believe that guy crashed me? So I hop worlds and go back to quickly poking these dragons for the last 5 minutes. How many more bones can I get? I'm getting pretty good at this. I'm trying to pick up everything. It gets very overwhelming with all the loot on the ground, or I'm just terrible at this game. One of the two things. Leave your opinion down below. And get down to the last 10 seconds. Can I get this drag as I'm prayer flicking piety? And I actually did keep track of my supplies on a piece of paper, so hopefully I did a pretty decent job at that. So I'll calculate that in at the end. As we take down the last 2 dragons, my rules are if as long as I did damage to it, it'll count for the video. Scooping up the rest of the select scraps that I decide to pick up here before I head off to the bank. Let's see if I can complete the last teleport cleanly. We're running away. I'm gonna run far away. See if I can one-shot this teleport, hit rub. Oh, that was so nice. I mean, I could have 360'd that one. That was so nice. And I head over to the bank. We're gonna check the old looting bag one last time. I don't know why I'm standing over here, but I am. I stretch my wrist out and go to click the check, 19K. So now we're gonna deposit everything and collect everything for the final price check. I had to rewatch this footage to make sure I withdrew everything, so leave a like for that effort. Let's go. Now, the part everyone has waited for or skipped to, the price check. So I got 143 kills on the green dragon. It's not too bad. Got the random loot so far, all the teleports, all the blighted stuff. A lot of teleports. Teleports add up a little bit. You get 6K, 4K, 1.8K, not even 1K worth of mithril ore, 32K worth of dragon heads, and then the big loot there. So we're up to 725. But if you can see, I accidentally didn't put the wilderness teleport in. There it is. So now we're up to 752K for the total loot. That's not too bad. And for the supplies I used, it was roughly 140K, like 2.5 potions of anti-fire, 2.5 potions of divine combat, 2 prayer pots because you really don't use too much, a handful of sharks, and then a handful of elk runes, and a couple stamina potions for a total profit of around 612K. That's actually not too bad for an hour of watching Balls of Fury. So if you like this video and you like me, hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'm Jeff, and I'll see you next time. Check out this video here. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. You're really, really cool. And I can dance in slow motion like this in real life. Subscribe if you haven't. I bet you will. Please do. All right. Bye. Bye.